Welcome everyone to Macroeconomics exercise class, session number 4. We are going to see today ISLA model in a graphical analysis. The first problem in our session 4 is problem 11, which is graphical analysis of shocks. The question says, graphically analyze the effect of various shocks. The following equations may help you to solve this task. Y is equal to CO, autonomous consumption, plus marginal propensity to consume multiplied by the Y minus T, plus BO, which is the autonomous component of investment, plus B1 multiplied by Y, minus B2 multiplied by I, interest rate, plus G, the government expenditure. Note that this formula is a way to depict our IS curve or investment savings curve. The second formula is M over P is equal to DO, which is the autonomous component of money demand, plus D1 multiplied by Y minus D2 multiplied by I. Note that M in this case represents the stock of money, and the formula depicts the LM curve. Before we go on, we have to mind the following notation. We have to identify whether the shock occurs on the goods market or on the money market. If you identify a goods market shock, then only IS curve should shift. If you identify a money market shock, then only LM curve will shift. Consider the equilibrium condition and decide whether the respective curve will shift to the left or to the right, down or up, and also indicate in your figure that the variables which have changed are indicated in the curve. So the first question in this problem set 11 is to graphically analyze the shock with respect to a contractionary monetary policy. We would show how a contractionary monetary policy would impact our ISLM curve. We have already indicated the curve this way, and we would write the labels here. So we have income on the x-axis, interest rate on the y-axis. We have our LM curve indicated to be LM0. I would use different colors. So we have IS curve to be indicated as IS0. And here we are saying that we have a contractionary monetary policy. Contractionary monetary policy means the central bank is intending to reduce our money supply. So if our money supply is going to be reduced, that is to say our LM curve should be reduced. Initially we had an equilibrium point A, for which we have an income of YA, and at point A we had an interest rate of IA. So now we want to see the impact of a contractionary monetary policy on our LM curve. So if we say monetary policy, that is to say we are talking about money, and if we are talking about money, the basic way to affect our monetary policy or money is to decrease money supply. So if money supply increases, as we have said earlier, the shock would be which would be on our money market. If there is a shock on our money market, the curve that we are going to impact is our LM curve. So if money supply is decreasing, we are shifting our LM curve to the left, which would give us LM1, and this shift is motivated by a decrease in our money supply. So when we decrease our LM to LM1, we would have a new equilibrium, which is to be indicated by point B, and this is again would be having a corresponding interest rate of IB. And our income would also decrease to a point where we would have YB. So here we are saying if the central bank of the country is undertaking a contractionary monetary policy, it is decreasing its money supply. If money supply is decreased, we are impacting our money market. That is to say, we are impacting our LM curve. So our LM curve should shift from LM0 to LM1, which is motivated by the decrease in our money supply. So contractionary monetary policy would result in a higher interest rate, which is from IA to IB, and would result in a lower income, which decreased from YA to YB.